my Gavan and Melanin. There's a couple articles that have a title that says, Woman Believes She's an Elf to Help Assist Earth. And I just wanted to bring in a little bit of clarity to this and to reality, because I know that there's about 5 UK articles now on me because I did one interview, and of course, you know, the news really moves fast, and so that story got sold to other media sites, and so here you have it. So now I am known as a woman who believes she's an elf here to assist humanity. Let me just say that this is the misunderstanding about starseeds a lot of times and other kins. I was not sent to Earth to help assist humanity. I am a piece of consciousness from the prime source that we're all from that is taking on this particular role. Whether you are aware of it or not, there is a collective story that is playing out. And it's a story that all of us kind of wrote together. And those who are unaware of it and in the unconscious states, and they don't even think about this stuff, this doesn't really matter to them. But to those that are aware of the story of aliens and humanity and what this all means and how we have other kins and starseeds in today's world, what this means is that we have this collective story unfolding right now in which we have those souls that act as kind of volunteers. They were not sent to Earth. They are a piece of consciousness that was created, designed themselves before space-time in order to be this way, to help assist humanity just by doing little things, just everyday little ways of just trying to get the whole collective to become more conscious and aware of itself. And let me explain. So the unconscious collective is where we have this belief that we are just humans in this world together. And there's this kind of collective story playing where we have those in charge, and then we have the workers, and there's this kind of prison mentality going on. That is the unconscious collective story. And the unconscious action from it is when people get lost within that story because they're asleep. They're not aware yet of their true innate power. And once you actually go through your awakening process and you wake up, as they call it, you then become a conscious creator, and you decide what role you want to play in the story that's playing out. So then you become not only a character that is being moved by the story. Now, I know that as a little girl and as somebody that has always had this in mind, is I've always wanted a better world. I've always imagined something better for others. And I know that it's a potential that we all have. So I'm just a piece of the prime source consciousness that is kind of here to remind others about the potential that they have inside, the power that they have inside to live the life that they want. And I am one that resonates with elves. And so I know that it's part of my past life. I know that it's part of my genetic makeup. It's who I am as a person. And so that's why I take on this particular type of expression with my soul. But I am a part of Prime Source. And the collective story is that the Palladians represent a type of alien species that is related to humans. They're like the older humans, and they simply are just helping humanity and assist them in a spiritual transition. And of course, there's other types of alien species that are doing that too. So I am just resonating with that type of identity. But really, I am from Prime Source. You are from Prime Source. We all are. And once you awaken, you kind of take charge of that role that you wish to play. And so I've always wanted to help the world. I wanted to be a healer, and not the world in a whole state, but just individuals, and to bring forth a little inspiration, new ideas, bring forth that futuristic type of mindset, but also bring in some of the old ways that shouldn't be lost, such as the connection to nature. So that is really my story. And I know that it might be complicated and hard to understand when you just read the title and you don't read exactly what I said in the article. And I really did mean it. I do not think I'm separate from humanity. I don't think that I am a special savior in any kind of way. I am simply a type of soul that takes on this particular vibration and frequency. I resonate with the elves and the fairies, and I'm here to help be a healer type of soul and bring in some inspiration for the future of what our future could look like and where we can go when we are reconnected to nature, when we are inspired to live our lives in a higher ideal, such as the way that the elves of Tolkien did within their elven communities. So that really is what I am. And I take forward this type of self-expression as other kins do. And Starseeds I resonate with because I do have memories, and I do feel that I originated somewhere beyond this earth. That's my story. So I ask you, what's your story? Just know that you are always in control of the story that you write for yourself. And I hope by now that I can help people realize that. And that this is not about me being a savior to people or assisting Earth as some type of outside source. It's about me being part of the collective that just woke up and decided to take on this role for others and step into the role that I was always designed to be and to do. And I can say that once everybody decides what role do they wish to play on Earth, what role do they wish to take, that is when you will feel more fulfilling in your soul. Because I promise you, your soul is here to do so much more than just eat, reproduce, have a family, and then die. Your soul is here to do so much more, to create your very own ideas from the depths of your souls and your desires that you have inside of you, to manifest all that you wish to see and to create in the world. So I am just trying to inspire others to do the same. And together we can create a more beautiful world. I am in this with you. I am not simply an individual soul, and I do not even believe that there's 144,000 savior types that have been sent to Earth or that are here to help humanity. I believe that all of us have that within us. It just depends on what role you choose to play. You can choose to be flowing along with the collective dream and not being an active participant and just kind of sitting back and letting the world take over your life and show you where that story goes. Or you can be an active player within the world, and you can actually take control of your part, and you can step into who you really are. And that is when you can really start to live the life that's aligned to your joy, your bliss, everything that you wish to always have seen in the world. Thank you so much for stopping by. I see that there's been more subscribers. This channel is for all of you that wish to learn more about how to become more like a high elf, how to get more into that type of consciousness, how to merge with the Palladian beings, how to bring that future into your reality, and how to live a life that's full of happiness, peace, and bliss that is highly connected to nature. Peace, love, light, and unity to you all, and I hope to see you on the next video.